lovelies, I hope you're all doing amazing. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then welcome. My name is Anna. I've been a certified nail tech for 2 years and I live and work in Sweden. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I sculpt a new set with tips. These tips are from justnails.de. It is a German company and I'm sure you can find a supplier closer to you if you just Google it. Because I live in Sweden and Germany is pretty close to each other, so for me it's not a big deal, but 95% of all my viewers live in America, so I'm sure that you can find a supplier near you. But I really do love these tips. The only thing is they do have quite a deep C-curve, so when you press them down with a nail glue, you need to kind of like press firmly for them to stay in place. So basically I've just prepped my nails already and they are good to go and cleaned and everything, and I'm just putting the nail glue on the very edge of the tip and then I am pressing down on the free edge. Then I'm gonna hold the pressure for a few seconds until the glue dries, and it dries quite quickly. And then I'm just gonna check that everything is straight and fix it quickly if I need to. But these are usually quite straight. They have a nice firm grip to my nails. My nails are a bit curved, which is great for these tips. So again, I'm just applying the nail glue, just very little. You don't need too much. And I'm just gonna place it straight on the free edge, making sure it is straight from the side walls, and also make sure that the tips are rather too big than too small, because you can always file the larger ones but you can't file the smaller ones. And also press the little edges there in case you need to. You can also add some extra glue if you need that as well. I will repeat the process on all of the nails, making sure that I've sized them up before placing the nail glue on. If one of the tips gets slanted or tilt upwards or is just crooked, you can always just cut off as much as you can and then just wipe it with acetone and it will just melt away, which is a great tip. That you don't have to file it off, and please do not rip it off. Always rub it off with acetone or file it off. Never tear it off, because you will damage your natural nail. Once all of the tips are on, I'm going to use my hand file and I'm gonna score the surface, making sure that it's rough, because I'm using gel and gel does not adhere very well to shiny surfaces. If you're using acrylic, you don't have to do this step, but this is just what I do because I'm using gel. Once I've scored all of the surfaces, I am going to blend out that difference in between the tip and the natural nail. I'm going to blend that area with my 180 grit e-file. This is just a sanding band in 180 grit, and I am not touching the natural nail. I am only touching the tip, and I'm making sure to blend those very nice together, almost as if you're filing off some lifting. That is basically what I'm doing, just touching that tip, making it smooth and flat and very like to make it blend in really well with the natural nail, because we don't want anything sticking out. Once I've blended everything with a file, I am again just coming in and making that blend a little bit more smooth by using some acetone on a brush, and I'm just using very little, and I'm just going over that little border in between the tip and the natural nail, and the brush is quite dry, so I don't want it to like pool and melt the tip. I just want to melt that little part in between, and this is just, since I started doing this, things have gone so much smoother. smoother. It is so nice to do. Then I'm cleansing the nails with some alcohol, pushing back the cuticles, and then I'm going to dehydrate my nails with acetone again, but this time I'm not going to touch the tips at all, just the natural nail. Once I've dehydrated the nails, I'm coming in with an acid primer just on my natural nail. There's no need to put it on the tip because this is not a super bond. If it was a super bond, you can put it on the tip because it will make the surface kind of sticky. But the acid primer actually makes the natural nail plate a little... oh god, I don't know how to explain it, but it makes it easier to grip the product, but it has no effect on the actual tips. So then I'm coming in with a base gel, and again I'm only doing this on the natural nail. There's no need to put this on the tips. I'm just rubbing that in there, making sure that the entire nail plate is fully saturated. And now my nails are not over filed. I just have several different colors of gel on my nail plate, on my natural nail. So I don't actually file exactly everything off when I file off my gel nails. They aren't soak off, but there's no need because I always do refills and I do new gel on top, so there's no need to file everything away. So they are a bit patchy and splotchy, and that is just because I have different colors of gel on there. So once I've cured that base gel, I'm coming in with this builder gel in soft pink, and I've never used this before, and it was way runnier than I am used to and what I like and prefer, but it did have a pretty color, and that is why I used it. So I just put down a slip layer, and now I'm just building up the nail, but because it was so runny, I've decided to go in with thinner layers. To stop it from running, I am putting it in the lamp for about 10 seconds before moving on to the other nail. It also burns quite a lot, this gel, so I do only do flash curing before moving on to the next nail. There's no need to fully cure because it will cure each time you put it in the lamp. So again, putting down a slip layer and then taking a bigger blob and just tickling it down the nail, and I'm sorry about the blurry image, it will get better in a second. And I will just continue to do this on all of the nails, and then once I've done one coat, I'm going to build it up slightly in the second coat. Now I'm starting to build up the apex and everything like that, so I'm just taking a big blob and I'm just tickling it down the nail again. I didn't use a slip layer here for some reason, but it does work because I did have that tacky layer from the gel from the layer underneath. And again, this gel is very runny, so once I've built it up slightly, I'm going to flip the nail over, making sure that it doesn't run into the cuticles or anything, and also making sure that the apex is in the right place. So once I turn the hand over, I will just tickle it with my brush to make sure that everything is in the right place before putting it in the lamp, and then I will repeat the process on the other nails. I then cleansed, and now I am filing. I'm not going to show you the entire process, but I am just filing. I'm switching between my hand file and my e-file sanding band. I like to go around the cuticle area with my sanding band. So yeah, that's it. That's how I make a new set with tips and gel. I hope you guys learned something new, and if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you recreate any of my designs that I make on this channel, or if you just want to, please tag me on Instagram at WeldNails so I can see your beautiful work. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!